Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Candy here today, and we are here for episode number 2 of the mcprison Pacific Realm reset series. I kind of called it a reset series, which is kind of weird, but yeah, I'm sorry I haven't been here for like the past 5 days, and then like the weeks or two before then. I told you guys I was in the hospital. I'm starting to get a little better, so hopefully within the next week or two, we should start seeing some pretty uploads, some pretty, I guess, consistent uploads. But this video is gonna be a little bit weird because I recorded the entire thing beforehand without like getting a without recording it with my mic, so I'm doing like a little bit of a voiceover. But as you guys can see right now, we have $501 trillion as a donate. Yep, that is 4 commas over there, which is pretty insane. We're part of the 4-figure club, or I guess the 4 comma club. But yeah, this is a bit weird. I've never recorded as like a voiceover before, but $500 trillion. I don't even know who gave it to me, but literally since we were just offline for so long, I guess a bunch of people just gave it to me and thinking like, it start helping me, I guess regain my confidence after being held back for so long. But look at the chat, guys. There's just so many people with such high level enchants. I mean, we've got some people level 800, level 1100. So now we're gonna do slash prestige all. Wait a second. It's actually prestige max, I think it is. Yeah, prestige max, and then we're gonna get, I think it was 200. Yeah, 246 levels. Holy crap, that is absolutely a ton, and we literally spent $500 trillion just to get it to that. And now we have 187 P tokens. That is a lot of levels of tsunami, as well as the one that gives us like the legendary keys and the rare keys. So we're gonna have to start working on that. Alright, so we are back at my plot, right? And if you guys remember from the first episode, we managed to get, I think it was 5 different robots. We got 3 of the irons, we got 2 of the golds, and then we got a diamond one, which you guys can see is still over there. Although we managed to trade 2 of the iron ones for like a quarry, but unfortunately we haven't been using the quarry since we have a drill bit. Well, we don't have a drill bit, and then quarries have been a little bit broken on the server. But as of right now, we're barely under a million E tokens, 944,000. And then I'm hoping that some of these irons will be a little bit better than they were last season, because last season they were giving us like 10,000 E tokens. So if we can get anything better than 10,000 E tokens, that'll be worth it. So holy crap, $841 million. That's actually pretty decent. I expected to get, a little bit less than that, especially because this dude is only level 1. And then if we take a look at the E tokens, wow, 100 beacons for each one. If you take a look at the E tokens, 183,000. That's way more than we were expecting from last season. Take a look at the gold ones, $3.3 billion, which is pretty awesome. That's definitely really good with only level 1. And then 735,000 E tokens. Holy crap, only at level 1. Of course, you're gonna get the same thing from the other ones, so you don't even have to look at that. And then the iron ones just did way better than like I expected them to be. I mean, holy crap, we should definitely have not sold those, especially if we didn't have a drill bit for a quarry. But 6 billion over there, and then 1.47 million E tokens. So we literally just got more from our diamond than like, of course, all the other ones combined, and we still don't have an obsidian robot or an emerald robot. So if the diamond ones are making like that much already, we can imagine what the other ones are making. But now up to 4.07 million E tokens. And then if we take a quick look at our P mine, which is kind of taking a bit to load, we can definitely start working on mining a little bit and start upgrading. So quite thankfully somebody's been mining over here, but our quarry has essentially disappeared. So I think we're gonna have to go hit up an admin or something and maybe try and get that back. Alright, boys, so King Rob with 2 O's has just given us back the quarry. I'm really happy about it, but he said, quarries aren't really working right now, so he wouldn't recommend us placing it. This guy said he's gonna sell me an obby drill bit, but for a Buycraft gift card, which of course we can't really afford right now. So that quarry is just going to go straight into our PV, or I guess our slash e-chest, because PVs aren't really a thing anymore. But now, of course, we have a bunch of those P tokens to use, and we still have a bunch of these E tokens to use still. So let's try and get some levels on the jackhammer. Unfortunately, we can't do 1,000, but I think we could do a couple hundred levels. So let's go ahead, try and find that. 100 levels over there, 200, 300 if we can do that. No, we can't do 300, but at least we got 300 levels of jackhammer. Alright, boys, so we've been mining for quite a bit. Our pickaxe is, of course, still looking like the way it was before. 350 levels of jackhammer, and we've gotten a little bit of a tsunami proc as well, and now we've got $518 billion, which of course isn't anything close to the 500 trillion that we had before, but we need to start working on our backpack because that inventory filled screen is just absolutely getting to me. So here we go with our levels of auto sell. Now 100 should be good enough. That way if our backpack fills up, like, you know, we'll just be able to instantly auto sell. So let's go ahead, add 100 levels all into that, and then if we wait for our backpack, or if we wait for our auto sell to sell, we should be making what, like $2 or $3-ish million, $2 or $3-ish billion, I should say. Yeah, oh wow, 500 billion or $500 million, which I guess is pretty decent considering we haven't actually started upgrading our backpack yet, which we should definitely start doing relatively soon. But if we just keep mining for a little bit, we're probably gonna have enough to start working on some more levels of that. So there we go, 327 million just from that little sell over there, and then we still have a bit over a million e-tokens. Let's just go literally spend all of that on jackhammer. Unfortunately, we can't do 100 levels, so we're just gonna have to go ahead and spam on the 10s. That looks like what, 60 more levels of jackhammer? I gotta say that's pretty solid, and of course, you know, level 410 jackhammer. I gotta say I'm really happy with that. And we got ourselves a common mine crate too, which I don't really know what those are. I guess they look like the ones that we've gotten from the keys that give us a whole bunch of XP levels, but unfortunately we got 10 XP levels out of this one too. So I guess even though they're not like legendary crate keys or rare crate keys anymore, we still managed to obviously only get the XP levels out of them. So now that we have a bunch of these P tokens from our upgrades, we could use some of it on treasure hunter, which I guess is pretty decent. We'll probably use like what, 20 levels on this, so 15 and then 35. The next one is actually so expensive. So now that we've got level 30 on our treasure hunter, and then we need to start spending the rest of these e-tokens on tsunamis. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. Wow, 100 is going to be so expensive, but we can definitely do 10. So that's 57 and then 77. So now we're up to, I think it is jackhammer, or I should say tsunami level 40. So there we go, jackhammer level 410, tsunami 41, treasure hunter level 20, efficient level 60, and then fortune level 60 as well. So the more that we pretty much mine, you know what, we'll probably start making a pretty good amount of money. Now obviously we need to start working on speed, and of course there we go with our inventory filled once again, but we're still selling for, you know, almost $500 million. I gotta say that's actually a lot better than we were at beforehand, although our backpack isn't looking pretty good right now. Alright guys, so if you guys remember from the last season, we did this little strategy called like slime mining, and it was pretty straightforward. All you basically did was like go down to the corner where I am right now. You basically would jump on the slimes up and down, and you wouldn't necessarily have to move, and then if you just like held your right click, you'd pretty much break every single block all the way down. But that's apparently bannable right now, so don't do it. But I guess the way that we can counteract this is literally just fly up and down, and just like break the blocks. So technically you have a higher chance of your jackhammer proccing, but you know, obviously if you don't touch the slimes, you're not really slime mining. So if I were you guys, I would recommend that you don't slime mine and just kind of fly. Alright, so another 389,000 e-tokens later, I'm getting really tired of just this backpack filled message. So let's go ahead. Our auto sell is pretty good, so that means we really only need to start working on our capacity. So I think it's 10,000 e-tokens to add, or I should say 120,000 e-tokens to add 10,000 slots. So let's go ahead, upgrade that quite a little bit. That looks like what, 30,000, and then we can only spend 2,000 more because we're just running out of e-tokens. So our backpack is looking pretty good. Now if we just wait for this to be filled like it is right there, and we sell, I think we're gonna be making like what, $2 to $3-ish billion, which I gotta say is a lot better than we were at the beginning of the episode. Wait, there we go. Okay, $1.85 billion, so almost at the $2 billion mark. I gotta say that's pretty decent. And then holy crap, yeah, $3.79 trillion to get the prestige, and we're only making, you know, a little bit under 2 billion. That's gonna be super duper hard for us to actually hit that, but you know what, I think if we just keep upgrading our backpack, we should be there relatively soon. Alright guys, so I was just complaining that like we didn't have any more legendary crate keys anymore, and then this guy Darnos just sent us 10 million e-tokens. So shout out to that guy for giving us 10 million e-tokens. We gotta go ahead and just straight up put all of this on jackhammer. Let's go ahead and hit up our /enchant, go to the reef raker, and then jackhammer. Wow, that's actually only gonna be, I mean, we could probably get what, half of 1,000 levels, like 500-ish levels. So let's go ahead, hit up the 100. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. We can't do that one. All right, so 500. I guess we'll just have to go ahead and keep it that way, and let's just add some more slots onto our backpack. So that's another 120,000. I don't even know how many levels that is. Let's just keep spamming it, and then we have a backpack that is 202,100 blocks, and then our jackhammer is looking absolutely awesome at level 810. which is pretty good considering, at the beginning of this episode, we only had like what, level 100 or 200. Alright, so I don't know if you guys remember, but at the beginning of this episode, I said that we need to start buying some beacons to work on our robots, but the going price for 100 beacons right now is $35 trillion, and even though we are making, $8.5 billion to sell, that is nowhere close to the amount that we're gonna need for some beacons. And if you were to try and buy like 1,000 beacons, that would be like what, $350 trillion. So that is a lot of money that we don't even have close to. But I guess that's good for me, because even though we're not making a lot of money, we are making a lot of e-tokens. So the more that we can spend on DrCandyMan, the more that we should be able to, I guess, make more e-tokens, and we can start selling those e-tokens for money, and then use some of that money to go ahead and buy ourselves some beacons. So I don't know, man, it's gonna be a slow climb to get these robots maxed out, but I think we could do it. Alright, so we just sold for $1.1-ish billion, and we just got ourselves a rare mine crate. So I think these basically replaced what we had before, and if we go into like /box, if your inventory is full, they'll just kind of get placed in there. So we got a quarry. Let's go ahead and claim that. I guess that's probably the one that we were missing before, or someone like gave it to me as a gift. But we've got another rare mine crate over there, and then I think we have a simple one as well, or a common one. Yeah, that's what they're called, common one. So hopefully these things don't give us that much like XP levels. I mean, I hope it's not a repeat, but 15,000 e-tokens, that's honestly not really worth the time. 216 billion, I guess that's okay, because that did give us a pretty good buff into our rank up. And then of course another 15,000 e-tokens, which absolutely sucks. I don't even know why we got that, but I don't know, maybe I guess if we're not getting as many levels of enchants, I don't know, I guess that's better than not. So we got another what, 300,000 ish e-tokens, and as you guys can see, my whole inventory just filled up with the prismarine, even though we still have 200,000 slots. So let's see if we can probably get this up to like 250-ish thousand. I think we have enough levels for that. So let's do 120,000 e-tokens for 10,000 slots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 should do it, I think. Okay, we can do 5 and then 6. So let's see what our backpack can hold up right now. 252,100 blocks. That's honestly pretty decent, because I was definitely expecting a little bit less than that. But now that our inventory is full, let's see if we sell for over $10 billion. I'd be really happy with that, because that'd be a lot more, like I said, than we were at the beginning of the episode, aka beginning of the season, aka last episode. So let's just wait for this thing to sell. I don't know why it's taking that long. A level 100 auto sell is definitely pretty decently high, which is kind of strange. But let's see, how much are we gonna make? It's gonna be under 10 billion or 10 billion or over 10 billion. We definitely gotta see what it's gonna be. Come on, sell. And there we go, $10.655 billion. So we have finally surpassed the $10 billion mark. I gotta say, I'm really happy at where we are with. Alright, so I gotta say, this is a pretty successful episode. We did a lot of different upgrades onto our pickaxe. As you guys can see, level 810 of the jackhammer, fortune 60, efficiency level 60. We need to get our speed up though. We got treasure hunt level 20, and then tsunami level 41, which I gotta say is pretty awesome, because if we can probably try and max that out, we should be just getting a whole bunch of those tsunami hits and basically destroy the mine every single time. Now I think that gives us like 700,000-ish e-tokens, which I gotta say is pretty decent. I know like the first day that I played, we got a crap load of just e-tokens from the tsunami, which gave us a little bit of a boost. But our backpack is looking pretty good too, 252,000. But I gotta say, of course, I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. And as my leg starts getting better, we should be able to start seeing some more episodes soon. I've also got like another series coming out, which is gonna be Skyblock on PvP Wars. Hopefully, I don't jinx it. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this episode, go ahead, drop a like down below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.